Colorado High School Activities Association 4A final. The moment has arrived for Oliver Horton. The moment has arrived for the Coronado Cougars. 14:48:32. 5 guys in the top 30. Xavier Campos showing incredible courage, just to even be on the line, let alone finish third in this race. I am not minimizing in any way, shape, form, or fashion the all-time record at Norris Penrose, but just what is in your heart and your soul about how special a moment this is for this team?
Yeah, I think last year we were really disappointed that we got second without our number 2 guy. I think I wouldn't rather be doing it with anyone else. We train together every day. We're best friends outside of running and inside of running, and I think everyone puts in so much work constantly, and we're finally reaping the benefits of just working so hard all season.
Oliver, what is it like to hold on to that for a year? I mean, I know how much it has been a driving mechanism for you to be the best version of yourself, but for this team, it's one thing to have that motivation. It's another thing to pounce and capitalize on that motivation. How has that carried and fueled and been a catalyst for this team for the past year?
Yeah, I think last year it was a big hit not winning, and I think we definitely took it to heart. We were thinking about it. I'm sure every guy has been thinking about it every day since. We talk about it a lot in training, and we always talk about our goals in training, about how bad we want to win. That just kind of fuels our fire, fuels our workouts, fuels everything, and I think that just definitely helped us get the win today.
So at the start of the week, when Xavier, you know what a gamer he is, you know what a fighter he is, but it's far from 100%. Are you thinking, how can this happen to this group again, or do you feel like, hey, you know what, whatever happens and whatever 7 Lisa puts on the starting line, like, this group has grown and this group is mentally tougher even than last year's group? Yeah,
definitely. I think I was definitely in the back of my mind how unlucky we are when it comes to state. My freshman year we all got COVID. Last year X was hurt. This year I got sick Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and he was obviously cross-training all week. But I think I knew that Xavier, he always shows up when he needs to. Like, he's one of those guys that you can really rely on when you need him, and it was in the back of my mind that all this work we've put in isn't going to go away. I think it's just, as long as we run like how we should and run with our head high and just give it our all, we're going to be pretty hard to beat.
You never make any excuses, on the best performances and on the ones where you grow and you learn the most. Was there even some uncertainty on your part of, I knew you were going to be here for the guys regardless, but you want to get on the line, especially the way Arapahoe went and Desert Twilight went. Like, you want to get on the line feeling that you can. You're a showman. You enjoy being out here and competing and entertaining people. So was there any uncertainty about, am I going to be the way I want to be on Saturday morning?
Yeah, not really. I knew that no matter what, if I'm sick, if I'm I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna run as fast as I can. I think this year we've really worked on having a no factor mindset. No matter what's thrown at you, you got to be able to run as fast as you can. So I think, yes, it was in the back of my mind, but I knew that my team needs me. There's not really any time to feel sorry for yourself.
Well, anybody who wasn't here to witness it are the ones who should feel sorry, because it was truly extraordinary. I have run out of superlatives already to describe to the people who have asked me, just how remarkable that was. When we think about the evolution of this, once upon a time it was Cole Sprout breaking 15:20, or it was Parker Wolf doing it in a pandemic in wave starts, and then it's what Aiden did last year to take it to 15:02. Just this morning, what Ben Adams did in his classification 15:03, and it was always going to be who's going to be the first to 14. Just like I'm sure on November 22nd at Toka Sticks, when you return there, who's going to be the first or the one of many to get to 13 on that 5K course. When did you really think that, hey, if I'm the best version of Oliver Horton, that could be possible for me? Was it when you left here last year, summer, during the course of the season? When does a benchmark like that and rarefied air like that enter your mind? Yeah, I think it was when I lost last year. I saw what Aiden did, and in the back of my mind, I was like, I can do that next year. I could have probably been pretty close to him last year if I didn't go out so fast. But I think just every day I was getting more and more confident with my training. My workouts have been getting progressively better. Definitely Arapahoe was a huge confidence booster. Crew Classic, Desert Twilight, I think slowly, just piece by piece, it just gave me the confidence that, I can run sub 15 and, now sub 1450. So I think it's just the combined efforts of everyday training. I know. Obviously, it's like you said, head up, and it's like you're looking at the arch and and the clocking and getting the line. Were you able to enjoy that energy, or was it so focused on I'll get to the line and I'll enjoy it after I crush it? Because it was a great reaction from you afterward, and you're always so joyful and so much gratitude and appreciation. But were you able to soak any of that in, or was it like complete blinders and earmuffs?
Oh yeah, I was definitely soaking it in as soon as I came across the turn to get into the stadium. It was so loud. I was smiling a little bit, probably smiled a little bit too early, but yeah, I was super happy I finally got the state championship. That's like one of the only things I haven't gotten yet. So yeah, I was definitely enjoying it. It's not guaranteed like we saw with Aiden this year, so just kind of enjoying every step of it.
And speaking of, you enjoyed every step in that victory at Toka Sticks in late September, but you are not even the same man that you were then. Johannes is not the same man that he was then. Jackson is not the same man that he was last year there at NXR Southwest. You know what a blessing it is to have a group of guys like this in your home state, in your own classification. To have all that group together, even as brilliant as last year's race was, and three guys, among many who are not only this fit, but this courageous and ambitious. I'm not going to ask you to assess them or make any predictions, but just how grateful are you, how appreciative are you that you get to have the opportunity to be around these guys, and everybody gets to elevate one another to places that only the Newbury Park guys have ever been in a 5K.
Yeah, I'm really grateful. I think looking around the region, looking around the state, it just makes us better every day. And I think, sure, it's the hardest region, hardest state, but it just makes us all better no matter what. And
you wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, exactly. The most tough is going to come out of Southwest. Like all the awards went to Southwest last year, and I'm sure it's going to be the same this year. So I think come NXR, it's going to be a battle to get that title, and it's going to be a battle to get the NXN title. So I think all the Southwest boys and Colorado boys will be ready.
Oliver Horton, 14:48:32, well more than 10 seconds clear of not only the fastest time in his own classification, but the fastest time ever at Norris Penrose. Well done, well deserved. Stay healthy, and people better not overlook the Cougars in that conversation for team. We know that you're going to be in the mix. We know that X is going to be in the mix, but if people overlook Coronado at your own peril, because he could be taking a whole group to Oregon. Well done, Ollie.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much.